talk a little bit about the description assignment. You'll notice when you go to course documents and the readings for class, there's this description, essay, and paragraph favorite place assignment here. So start with the descriptions, and we're going to open these, and you'll notice that I have it there twice, and one of them has some extra things. The other one is just, if you open it, it's just the paragraph in case you need to be able to see it a little bit more clearly. I want you to notice that we begin with the main idea or the topic sentence. The Texas spirit of fun and hospitality lights up Paso del Rio, the San Antonio Riverwalk. The festive and popular travel destination shimmers with color and light. And notice it says along the left bank, two lines. So we're looking at space. So it's telling us in the note here that this paragraph is organized with spatial order, meaning that it's looking at spaces. So we're in one spot and we are looking around. You might be writing something a little bit like that too. So we have this beginning sentence, and you'll notice when you get down to the end, the lights, the good food, the water, the spectacle of color, the festive atmosphere provide a luscious treat, Texas style. We have this kind of clinching sentence that ends up our paragraph. So you are going to be writing a paragraph. You might not use spatial order. You might use chronological order like time, because maybe the place that you decide to write about is a dinner at your grandmother's house, for example. You'll notice that what I want you to do is to read each one of these sentences and think about the five senses. We have seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling. So you'll notice when it's shimmering, it's seeing. So you can see that we have all of these kinds of senses that are going on. And I want you to take notice, which sense do you think is the easiest to write about? When we talk about, most of the things are things that we see. But as soon as we start talking about food or drinks, we have spicy fajitas over here, we have cool, damp evenings. So, anyway, I want you to read the whole paragraph and think about which one or two or three of the five senses is talked about in each one of these sentences. All right, on to the assignment. Once you read this, and you've also read in the handbook as well, once you read the handbook, you read this paragraph, you're going to write about your favorite place. And I'm going to pull up the assignment. You'll see that you are writing a perfect paragraph, meaning you're going to begin it with a topic sentence, and you're going to write a perfect paragraph and describe your favorite place, somewhere you would rather be today. For example, your room, the dinner table at your grandmother's, on a specific beach, a campground in the middle of the woods, the living room at your house, a specific restaurant are good examples. Let me just say to you, make sure that when you describe your place, it is one scene. For example, cannot write about Disney World being your favorite place because it's way too big. But you could say that the It's a Small World ride inside of Disney World is, and you could describe your entire experience of what that one ride was like and everything that you see, hear, smell, and taste. But if you say Disney World, it's huge. There's so much going on there. If you're talking about a city, for example, I could not say New York City is my favorite place, but I could pick a particular restaurant, or I could pick a particular street and I'm standing in the same place and I'm looking around and seeing what I see. I can't say Jamaica is my favorite place. I can't talk about a whole country, but I could talk about the beach. And if I talk about the beach, I can't talk about the beach and the sand and then talk about a restaurant. So you really need to physically be in one place because it's just one paragraph. Notice these notes. Make sure that you use the third person. You're going to use he, she, it, or they. Remember, we're not going to use you, and we're not going to use the word things. You want to make sure that you are describing the best that you can. I realize that we are not in the classroom. This is an old handout that I'm recycling. Then you are not going to be stapling it behind anything, but you should do this worksheet either in your notes, or you could print it out if you would like to, or if you want to recreate it and type it. Just do brainstorming. You don't have to worry about if it's a complete sentence here, but what does this place look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? And then you will be writing your paragraph, and then you will be making it perfect by typing it in MLA style, and you will upload it into Blackboard.